Hey guys, it's postboxpat. Welcome back to a new informative video, and today I'm going to be talking about everything regarding tomorrow's update, but also if you're watching this video in the future and the Snowfall skin hasn't been leaked, we can actually discuss that because I have a really good theory which I'm going to mention first in this video so I don't have to go through all the news again. Obviously if it's already come out the update and you're watching this in the future, you don't have to watch the second half of the video. But let's get straight into it. Just the first thing you can see on screen right now, the actual update will be available at 4 AM Eastern time and 9 o'clock UTC, so you know, 9 o'clock in the UK, decent time, maybe a bit later actually. I think it'll be about 9, but yeah. What am I trying to get out with today's video? Well, I've got some interesting stuff to show you guys regarding the Snowfall skin. Now, this is a really good concept from a few subscribers, but while we wait for the playground to load up, I just want to give you guys a little insight to what's going on my Discord. I've actually got a brand new giveaway. Well, I've got tons of the Boogie Down sprays, and they are also going to be gone by the 31st of January. That's when they expire. So, guys, if you want to get your hands on one of the Boogie Down sprays, you guys can do that by joining my Discord down below. And once you're in my Discord, I'll be giving them all away tomorrow on the update day. I'll also be giving shout outs to everybody like now on screen. Anyone who's using my supporter creator code, you can see a few people popping up. I'll be giving a huge shout out in tomorrow's video. But that is not what we're trying to get at with today's video. We want to be talking about the Polar Peak storyline relating to the Snowfall skin. So with the challenges almost hitting week 9, we all know that when week 9 comes out, we will potentially see the actual skin for the Snowfall skin. Now there is a chance that unfortunately it may get leaked. I don't like things getting leaked early because I like to kind of them flow with the storyline. Hopefully it doesn't get leaked, that's what I'm hoping. But if it does get leaked, it does, and most of you will probably already know the skin by tomorrow if it does get leaked. But if you don't, if basically Fortnite somehow put some sort of thing on it where you can't get through it, some sort of file, which would be really awesome, then we'll find out what the Snowfall skin is in 3 days. But the most informative thing that I've received, which not one YouTuber has picked up on yet, is the hand of this. Now, guys, it's not just the hand I'm pointing out, it's the markings on the hand. So a lot of people are saying the markings of the hand obviously go with the little chair which is in the room up here underneath the throne room. You know, a lot of people are saying that it goes with the same mark on the actual where the chair's fallen over, which it kind of does, and I do get that. But something that's pretty interesting, which a lot of people have been sending me, is this screenshot you can see on screen right now. So if you compare this to the hand, it's actually the Storm King monster from Save the World, one of the bosses. If you compare this to the hand, you can clearly see that the markings look very similar. So is this some sort of link? I don't know 100%, but if I put them both next to each other side by side, a screenshot of this hand, so if I just move this hand over to the left a little bit for you guys, you can see it, and put the screenshot on the right, basically they are identical. You can see if I lean it to the right, the hand of the actual monster, they look exactly the same. So, you know, maybe this monster from Save the World is what the skin is going to look like, or have some sort of similar element to it, which I think would be really cool and would be definitely be something interesting for the Fortnite storyline to include, like a Save the World type monster. Now the arms do look slightly different from what we already have. Like obviously the Save the World one doesn't have these sort of rock type arms, it more has like a blue texture. But is this thing that's trapped in here something related to the cube element? We don't 100% know, and it would be interesting to think if it was. I have talked about the Save the World like boss fight in the past. I've got some gameplay of it on a few videos. I'm not going to put gameplay in this video, you guys have probably already seen gameplay of it, but there's a picture of it. It's basically just looks like that for the entire thing, and you see the cube melt at the end. So it's interesting to see, maybe this could have some sort of link to the cube's element. Now personally, I don't think the cube will return itself, but I have said in the past that I do think the element will return, and this again is hinting towards that maybe. I may be completely wrong. This was actually found by one of my subscribers called Cool Boy Gaming, so thank you very much for finding this one. I've not seen this at all anywhere, so you're one of the first people to pick up on this, so I'm glad that a subscriber has sent this into my channel. But that's everything for this half of the video. If you're watching this in the future, obviously after the update has already dropped, remember I'll have map changes on my channel, so go and check them out. But that's it for everyone on that side of stuff. But obviously if you're watching this today, I've got a lot of news regarding what's coming in tomorrow's update, and some stuff which is pretty interesting. So if we head back to the main menu, I'll show you the most obvious one, which I've already put out on my channel, which actually relates to the idea of a brand new snowball type thing. Now this is really cool because what it does is it freezes people's feet. And you can see a picture of it on screen right now, and you can see in the news section, you know, chiller grenade, give your enemies cold feet with this winter blast. So the idea of that, it's going to freeze people, and it's going to basically be like, I guess, either going to keep them still in position or make them slippy. We're not 100% sure how it's going to work yet, but it definitely is pretty interesting. Also, Malcore could be a skin which relates to the Snowfall skin with the dragon wings and stuff. It kind of does relate to it a little bit. Malcore wings, I guess it could be some sort of fire skin maybe. Not 100% sure exactly what it could be yet, but you know, it kind of relates to it, but I wouldn't put it there just yet, just until we get more information. Also, if we pop back into a different replay, I can show you guys a little bit of gameplay of the chiller type thing. But while that loads in, I'm going to put a screenshot on screen for you guys right now that you can see, which is a new thing which is coming in tomorrow's update. So if you guys remember the streamer mode, it is now being changed into two separate options. We've got anonymous and hide other player names. Anonymous allows you as a player to appear anonymous, but everyone else in your game still appears as normal. This is similar to how streamer mode currently works. And then hide other players' names. All other players appear anonymous and will be named something like player 96. This option will help prevent stream sniping. So two brand new options there, which is really going to help out a lot of people and give everyone the option to kind of turn it on and off during streams, which will be useful for everybody in the community, which I'm really happy about. Also, for those wondering what sort of gameplay we are going to get with the chillers, it's quite obvious. The chiller type gameplay is obviously that freezes your feet. So if you don't know exactly what chillers are, basically they've been in the game for a long time and they got taken out, unfortunately. So what the chillers do is you can activate chillers. We can see me and this guy here in Playground having a bit of fun with chillers. You can see when you actually get chilled, your feet go really slow and you kind of just glide everywhere. So if you wind that little clip back there, you can see me gliding absolutely everywhere. So watch this. You can see when I get hit by the chiller, what it does is it chills you and you basically skid everywhere. Most of you probably already know how this works, but this is just a little bit of gameplay for those out there wondering regarding chillers. Now, you know, when the chillers do get introduced tomorrow or with the new chill grenade, it'll be really interesting. I think it'll be really cool to have in. For some reason, it's not showing the ice on my feet, but I was definitely skidding around there. Other than chillers, what else can we expect in tomorrow's update? Well, something that I've noted recently on the map is there is actually a few changes on the side of the map. The map has actually been changing over time. It actually originally was covered in snow. You can see there by Haunted Hills, it's actually got a little bit of green in the coordinate 3 and 2 there. The little boxes there, do you see them in 3A and 2A? The actual grass itself is slowly starting to appear, and it's the same on the right hand side over by Paradise Palms. So an interesting concept regarding map changes there, which we'll probably see tomorrow in the update with kind of like a real-time map change with the snow slowly disappearing. I don't think the snow will stay in Fortnite for very long now. I think it will probably be in for a few more days. Obviously with the Snowfall event ending tomorrow, we obviously, or not exactly Snowfall event, but you know, the Ice Queen and all that. When I say Snowfall, I mean like a huge snowstorm event type thing, which is taken like a place due to the actual huge Ice King and Ice Queen summoning the monsters and stuff, and the zombies. I guess they'll probably be removed tomorrow. Not 100% sure if that's going to happen or not. It may actually end up being on Thursday. It could just be a content update to apply that to happen, or on maybe even the weekend maybe, but I guess it probably will be tomorrow because they have officially announced that the challenges are ending tonight. Also, for those wondering as well regarding other changes that we're going to get, map changes, we can probably expect a few more changes at Polar Peak, and with the actual skin that's going to be breaking out, I assume with the ice, or just the ice will melt. We may actually see that happening at the weekend rather than earlier on. Fortnite will hopefully make sure it doesn't get leaked. That's what I'm hoping for. I don't want this to like get leaked. I'll be really upset if it does, because I really like these sort of events. And you notice it still is currently showing this if you go to it, and it's not in your render distance. So here, previously in the video, I obviously showed off the skin where you could actually see it, but now if I go back to it, the ice is fully back up at its normal form. So this is the reason for this, is because obviously the actual rendering of the game hasn't been updated. It needs an update to apply this change, and eventually in tomorrow's update, you'll probably be able to fly here in replay mode, and it'll probably still be there, the skin, unless they've already kind of showed it off. We don't 100% know yet. I think it is cool that they are using skins in the storyline now. I actually didn't expect them to do that. It was their first skin they used in the storyline, as in like actual real-time events. They've never used the skin before, and the first one was the Ice King. So hopefully we may see the skin early maybe. I think that would be a cool way for Fortnite to introduce it. Obviously, instead of leakers leaking it, I think if Fortnite just simply made the ice melt and then we could just see the skin, I think that would be so much better than it getting leaked. I think it's really disappointing when something so big and so major for the storyline gets leaked. It's kind of a bit upsetting. So hopefully that does happen and we don't see the skin get leaked, because I just think it ruins the storyline sometimes, but you know, hopefully Fortnite fixed that up. But other than that, what other map changes can we expect? Well, we can probably expect the Tilted Towers building to have a few more fixes to it. I don't think we'll see any new shops popping up, unfortunately, but you never know. You know, a new shop maybe in retail. So this building will probably have a few changes to it. Apologies about all the building materials around it, but you know, this may see an upgrade to it. We should see a new creative change as well regarding prefabs, which would be interesting, which I guess is technically map changes because it gives us more materials to build in creative. And also regarding retail row, we may possibly see a store pop up there. For those wondering, the Halloween store in retail row has been kind of abandoned for a while now, so hopefully Fortnite might consider putting something in there very soon, maybe some sort of shop which relates to the event which has recently taken place. We had a shop obviously with the it wasn't the Cube event, but we had a shop with like the Meteorite event and all that merch and stuff, and all the Tilted Towers merch and stuff in the shop. So hopefully we may see something here at retail which may relate to the actual Ice Storm event which we just had. So you know, that may happen, it may not. Also, hopefully they finally get the nom sign returning. The only way you can get this nom sign to return it if you've actually collected all the pieces with one of the challenges. Hopefully they actually refresh that in the creative mode, or the theatre mode, should I say, because I'd like to see it in the replays that it's actually working. Burger and Tomorrowhead, I don't think we'll see much from them, but you never know. And obviously we had the Softies, the new shop over here, which I couldn't pronounce, which was really funny. It took me a while to realise what it was, but yeah, Softies appeared in the last update, which was 2 weeks ago now, and obviously we may see another store like this happening. I think this was a really cool makeover for it, and we can probably see it getting more makeovers in the future, and we may even see Softies get its own van. And there's obviously the other one over at Lucky Landing. I don't know exactly what it's called, but it has like the little kind of thing on top of Lucky Landing, that the noodle place, that possibly could get its own kind of retail store as well. And there are other locations on the map which easily retail stores could open up at and have more kind of in-game food, fast food things, or whatever you want to call it in Fortnite. Here it is, the noodle store here. So yeah, I guess if something like this, dumpling here, if something else appeared like this, I think it would be pretty cool. So that's everything for today's video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you are new around here, please do stick around for daily Fortnite content. Hit that notification bell to keep up to date with the latest update content tomorrow. Keep you guys updated on everything that gets changed, and hopefully we do get some major storyline information. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Stick around for tomorrow's videos. The hype is going to be real. And once again, this is postboxpat signing out. But what else are we going to get in tomorrow's update? Well, we can expect a few different things. For those wondering, over at Snobby Shores on the map over here, it's actually starting to kind of unfreeze. You can see here we're starting to get green patches appearing on the map, which means the map is slowly melting. You can also see that in Paradise Palms as well on the edges. The snow is starting to kind of disappear. So I guess tomorrow we'll probably start to see the snow slowly disappear, possibly in a real-time type effect. I feel like something like that possibly could happen in tomorrow's update. You can even see patches of the land here, which I'm pretty sure were originally covered with snow when the update actually hit, or when the event did hit. And you can see there's patches on the side which slowly are, I guess, starting to appear. I guess it isn't 100% there yet, but tomorrow we can probably expect that in map changes. We can also expect a few other map changes on the map happening elsewhere. I'm not 100% sure where they're going to happen, but you know, we're probably going to get a few pretty interesting map changes, and I'll be sure 100% to cover them in a map change video for you guys tomorrow. So if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, stay tuned for tomorrow's notification on all of the update content which I will be covering on my channel, so I can't wait to bring that for you guys. Also, don't forget to go and join my Discord, where we have a giveaway for the Boogie Down sprays, or the little Boogie sprays if you don't already have them. It'd be awesome if you guys could gain access to them. I have about 20 plus codes to give away. And also, if you're new to the channel, use that support credit code to get a shout out in future videos if you haven't already. And if you haven't received a shout out yet, I apologize for that. I try my best to conclude every single shout out, but if I've missed it, feel free to send me it again and just keep sending it until I end up adding it in. I apologize for anyone who has missed out on one of them shout outs, but I keep trying my best to give everyone the biggest chance possible to get in one of the videos as a shout out. So I hope you guys have enjoyed, and once again, this is postboxpat signing out.